Friends, I survived 1 week as a content creator. Now, I know some of y'all may be looking at me like, what you mean you survived 1 week as a content creator? You own and operate ice cream combos. I learned a firm lesson this week. I am an entertainment writer. I am a blogger. I am all the things that you would like to call me in connection to owning and operating an online media outlet. But content creation is a different game. It's a different monster. I didn't know. I saw people making their videos and doing their little edits or doing their dances. And they're like, yeah, I'm a content creator. I'm a content creator. And I was like, we all content creators. No, we're not. No, we are not. We are not all content creators. Some of us write. Some of us contribute to the community in a different way. And that was me. Y'all, I jumped out in these content creation streets last week. And it is not for the weak. It is not for the weak. I said going into November, ice cream combos, y'all know, it's no secret. Ice cream combos is struggling. It's no secret. You ain't got to be whispering to your friends like, girl, you know ice cream combos. Like, yeah, it is. It is. We've talked about this openly on more than one occasion. But I thought to myself, listen, insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. So let me jump out here and try to be a content creator. I should have maybe read the manual, the handbook. You know, the instructions that come in something that you buy new and you don't read the instructions because you figure, hey, I could just open this up and put it together based on how it looks. That is not content creation. Y'all, it was taking me an hour, maybe sometimes an hour and a half to do a video that was 2 minutes long. I said, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want, but I don't know what's going on with this right here. I have no idea. So let me just say, I went into November like, all right, I got to do something different. Let me try content creation, maybe writing. You know, when you're on a job and you be on a job for a certain period of time and you get comfortable in that position and then all of a sudden a new job open up and you be like, I don't even want that because I am comfortable right here. Don't nobody bother me here in my cubicle. I'm just going to make my ice cream convos. And I felt like the Lord was like, maybe you have outgrown this position. So maybe you should try something else. And maybe this is why it's not quite working out for me. So I was like, okay, well, let me try this something else. So I went and applied for content creation. You know how like when you apply for a job and you be lying on your resume, you know you didn't go to school for 4 years. You know you don't type 55 words a minute. I felt like that's what I did with content creation. But anyway, I started on Monday, bright and fresh. I'm going to be a content creator this week. Y'all, my goal was to get 1,000 followers on TikTok so I could at least add the link to my bio. And then that way I could try to use TikTok to drive traffic back to Ice Cream Convos before it completely sink and drown. And then my other goal was to try to get my YouTube views up and get my watch hours up and get my, shorts, get my shorts up. So that way I can monetize my channel again because we need multiple streams of income over here. Okay, I know some of y'all doing real good. Y'all don't need nothing else. Me, I need multiple streams of income. And y'all know what Mark and his little bald-headed friends did to me last month. So I no longer have a stream of income here on Meta. But anyway, I don't want to trigger myself. Let me stay focused. So those were my goals for last week. I'm here to report. Your girl hit her goals, at least one of them. Not two, but one. But we going to take one. Wait, one. Not two. But TikTok. I came to Facebook and I said, friends, can y'all please follow me on TikTok? Because I'm trying to get my numbers up. My friends. Because everybody in here that ain't my friend. Like, I recognize my friends. But everybody that's looking at me right now, not my friend. But that's okay. My friends was like, say less. Y'all just trot it over there. Hit the like. So I was like, bet. So when I put that post up, I think I had 688 followers. And I needed 1,000 again to put my link in bio. So I was like, all right, bet. Friends, can y'all go follow me on TikTok? Y'all was like, say less, sis. Y'all went over there. Shout out to my friends. Love y'all. Okay. So when y'all went over there, y'all took me from like 668 to like 7 and some change. So I was like, bet. Bet. So I was like, all right, I got new followers. Time for me to become a content creator. So the first video I did, I was sitting in the car waiting for my daughter to do like a quick little performance at her school. She didn't want me to come inside. I'm not that kind of mom. She didn't want me to come inside, so I stayed in the car. And it was when I was talking about Matt Damon, how fine he is now with the gray hair and like okay, Matt Damon. Okay. Matt Damon has never been on my radar, but he is today. Okay. So I'm sitting in the car and I'm like, all right, Ben, I'm going to do this video about Matt Damon. Cause I was just when I looked at him, I was just like, dang, he wear cool with her cologne. Dang, he'll take down your braids. I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a video about it. I made the video. Somewhere along making the video, I got in my head, and I always fear looking stupid to other people. I'm just going to be honest. Y'all might be thinking, sis, you look dumb right now, but that's okay. I don't feel that way at this moment. But when I'm creating videos and looking back at it, I'm like, are people going to think I look stupid? Are people going to get upset by this? Do people, like, I care too much. I have always cared too much. That is my Achilles heel. I have always cared too much. So anyway, if y'all go back and watch that video, which I want you to do just for GP and engagement, you will notice the Lord pulled the sun down on me while I was sitting in the car. When I first started out that video, all nice and bright skin, like the sun, I had the sun on me. By the time I got to the last verse, I looked like I was in somebody's basement. Like, so listen here. The Lord turned the lights out on me. You know how he turned the lights out on me sometime on these lives. The Lord turned the lights out on me because that's how long it took me to do that video. But y'all, I think that video got like 39,000 views on TikTok. I said, wait a minute, am I TikTok famous? Is this what it means to be TikTok famous? I had 39,000 views. I ain't had 39,000 views on nothing. Ever. Not even that time I got arrested in DeKalb County. Not that many views. Okay, so I was like, am I TikTok famous? Let me find out. Let me find out. My friends done gassed me up and I'm TikTok famous now. Okay, so I put that video out. But let me tell you about these social media apps. And this goes out to anyone else, like the veteran content creators. Holla at me. Embrace me. Bring me into the fold, because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't. All I want to do is just share my thoughts and make people laugh and make people happy and give people information. I don't really know what's going on. Okay. But anyway, these social media apps got so many tricks and hoops that you got to jump through for somebody to see one damn video. It makes no logical sense. When I first started blogging back in the year of our Lord, 2010, my site used to get 1 million hits a month. 1 million. 1 million. And at the time, I didn't even know what I was doing. All I was doing was sharing content, making sure it was accurate and adding some little funny little razzle dazzle to it. 1 million hits. And then technology introduced something called the algorithm. And the algorithm ate my ass up. The algorithm got me fighting for my life right now in all these social media streets. But see, back then it was fair and square. You had content, you created it, you put it on the internet. And if people wanted it, it was shown to them. They made illogical decisions whether or not they wanted the content. They came or they left. Now it's, let's just see who needs to see this based off of your interaction, your engagement, whether or not they like black people, whether or not that they eat ice cream. Like, it's so many dumb things that come into play. Just for me putting up a video on TikTok, I had to watch 10 videos to find out all the tips and tricks that I needed to do just to get my video seen. And then when I went back to my engagement, I quickly realized they didn't show my video to anyone who was following me. Not one single person. It literally said 100% of my engagement came from the For You page. They didn't show that video to nobody who clicked the button and said, I want to see her content. They didn't show it. Have you guys ever asked yourself why I got 1 million followers on Facebook and my posts have 1 like and 1 comment? That don't seem strange. Not even strange, but strange to y'all. But see, I got over that hurdle and I let that hurt go a couple years back. Because listen, before I hit the 1 million followers march, which I will stand on business like King Harris and the rest of the Harris family and let y'all know that every single follower I got on Facebook was absolutely organic. I have never paid for a follower. right to my Jesus. I have never paid for a follower. I have been in the trenches since 2010. I really went hard starting in 2014 when I decided I was going to make Ice Cream Convos a full-time business. But every single person that hit the like button on that page made it of their own accord and their own choice. I didn't offer nobody nothing. I didn't buy nothing. I didn't do no tips, none tricks, nothing. Absolutely organic. But the moment I crossed that 1 million mark, shit dropped straight to the basement. I sound crazy for a little bit because I started telling people, I know they assigned somebody to my account and they started messing with my engagement. Because the minute I hit the 1 million mark, my engagement went just like this. Boom, right to the ground. Right to the ground. I went from 25,000 shares, 30,000 comments to 2 likes, 2 shares, 3 comments. Somebody just walking by waving like, hey girl, I'll be like, hey, how y'all doing? How your mama them? She still take care of them grandbabies? All right. Well, kiss them for me. Did what's the name get out of jail yet? Oh, okay. Y'all still putting stuff on his books? All right. Well, I say a prayer for him. The Lord can turn his life around. He's never too old for his life to get turned around. All right, girl. Then you turn around and be like, you know, her whole family ain't shit. They ain't never been shit. All right. That's how it used to be. And when I tell you, so it really hurts. And that's when I learned that you cannot build your house on somebody else's on somebody else's land. Because I put so much work into building up an audience and a community over here for them to decide who can see my stuff. I got messages last week like, girl, you still on Facebook? And I was like, a little bit. Because y'all know I've been going through a lot in my personal life. But I'm like, yeah, a little bit. Y'all, let me show y'all. Oh, well, I don't have my other phone. I was going to pull out my little burner phone and show y'all how my engagement literally went like this. Just dead. So anyway, I say, let me get back to the content creation because y'all know I will drift. So I put about 5 videos out. I tried to put out at least 1 video a day. And then I started kind of sharing them. So now once I got into the content creation, I got to make the video, which takes me 35 days. And then I don't do much editing. I do it in TikTok so I can hit the button when I talk and hit the button when I stop talking and think about what I'm going to say next. And that works for me until I get in my head wondering if I look stupid. But anyway, so I put the video up on TikTok. Then I take the video from TikTok and then I put it on Instagram. And Instagram was like, Instagram don't know if they like my video content yet. They don't know. TikTok is like, yes, girl, yes. People commenting to me and I'm writing back to them. I done made some new friends over there, y'all. The people on TikTok ain't that bad. But Instagram is like, we don't know if we like this yet. I don't know. So TikTok is like kind of turning their nose up at it. But a few people like that know me, like we went to high school together or something, they'll like it and they'll engage it. So I was like, well, let me go to Facebook where all my friends be. Where it's going down. Meet me at the book. It's going down. So I came over here, put the video up. And y'all was like, and then I was like, ooh, okay. All right. So y'all don't like it. And then out of nowhere, right when I was getting ready to hit that delete button, because I get self-conscious when y'all don't touch stuff and I be wanting to delete it. And I got ready to delete it. And it was I think it was the video I did about Plies in the lawsuit. Now, y'all know when that Plies lawsuit, the copyright infringement lawsuit was presented to us, it was presented as he is suing Megan, Cardi, Glorilla, and Soulja Boy. It wasn't he suing the record label. It wasn't he suing the producers. It was he is suing them. Now, I've been blogging long enough to realize that you want, and I say you, meaning the media, when there's a story, you ever wonder how. Now I'm about to give y'all some blogging tea. If y'all don't care, y'all can go ahead and leave. I know it's Sunday. Some of y'all, feel free to stay with me. I would love for you to stay, but if you don't, just go. But anyway, in media, headlines mean everything. Everything. So that's why you'll get a headline that says, Beyonce's sister, brother, cousin got arrested last night. You won't hear Keontae Knowles got arrested. Because you're like, well, who the fuck is Keontae? I don't care. And you keep going. They always want to attach a big name to something to grab your attention, especially if you are in the niche of celebrity news and entertainment. And there have been times where I'm like, yo, I don't even want to write this because, like, why I got to bring them into it just because they related to this person. But I know, based off of my years of experience, the big name is going to catch your attention. And some of y'all come in the comments and be like, why y'all even bringing such and such into this? This don't have nothing to do with her. This don't have nothing to do with him. So sometimes I will stay away from those stories to my own detriment because I could use the traffic, just because I don't want to drag someone's name into it. So going back to Plies, if they had said Plies is suing Timothy Johnson, you would have been like, oh, who the fuck is Timothy Johnson? But Plies suing Megan Thee Stallion, you'd be like, hold on. Now, Plies, he was just campaigning for Kamala. How we get here? So I went ahead and tried to do my research to the best of my ability and tried to put together all of the information regarding the case that had been presented to us at that particular time. Y'all, that video got 109,000 views. 109,000 views on TikTok. And I was like, dang. And then it went crazy over on YouTube. And I was like, dang. And I'm like, wow. And then it did well on Facebook. It was a slow burn on Facebook. But some of the ICC friends came in and they was like, friend, I like this. Like, keep doing this. And I was like, for real, y'all? Like, y'all good with this? Like, for real? So y'all made me feel really good because I'm already in a space that's uncomfortable to me. It's something that's kind of new to me. I'll come on the lives and talk mess, but I know that if the live don't go well, I can delete it when I get done. Like social media content, when you're presenting something in a package and putting it together to hand to people, that's something, it just feels different for me. So shout out to all of you. I don't want to start like running down names like Tamika, Keisha, Tanya, Joanna. Like, I don't want to start doing that. But just shout out to all of you who came in and gave me a positive word. Shout out to my friend that told me I need to go get my blazer and get on my CNN swag. But I just appreciate the fact that even as difficult as my personal life and my professional life is right now, there are those of you who still speak life into me every single chance you get. And that does not go unnoticed. It does not go unappreciated. And you don't know how much y'all carry me on some days. Hold on. Oh, look, I made this. I made this. Do y'all like it? Some of the ICC friends said I need to sell it and they would buy it. But yeah, I made these. But yes, so I'm just saying that I appreciate every kind word, every kind gesture, even something as small as, yes, friend, like it helps. Trust me, it helps. At the same time, along my content creation journey, in this past week, I have never had so many men, mainly black men. I'm not going to say all black men, but I'm going to say mainly black men, talk to me so damn crazy. Call me out of my name, call me stupid, and call me dumb. Tell me I'm uneducated or tell me I just don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I need to shut up. And I'm like, I'm just out here trying to create videos and share information. I don't have a dog in none of these fights. Any story that I write on my site or any video that I create about any story, I am not personally invested. I'm not going to be a juror when Plies, if that copyright infringement lawsuit makes it to court, I'm not going to be a juror. I'm not going to stand up and say, Your Honor, I'm here to testify on behalf of Glow. No, I'm not going to run up to the front. Hold on. I'm not doing that. But the way y'all talked to me in this past week made me look at those election results differently. But I ain't going to dig all into that right now. I talked about that last week. But what I'm saying is, the way y'all felt so free and empowered and emboldened to talk crazy to me and attack me, who is just on here smiling and trying to share information, says a lot. It really said a lot. And I'm a person that I told you I care too much. And the first comment really hurt my spirit. I was just like, oh, like, damn. I literally said out loud, I saw the comment, I said, damn. And then my instinct was to like clap back because I ain't no punk. But then I thought about it and I was like, no. Someone who would talk like that to me, a stranger, so freely, rudely, and just so boldly, they would love to know that it pierced my armor. They would love to know that it got under my skin. It ruffled my feathers. I'm trying to clap back. Y'all know what I did. I tapped into the spirit of Blackiana. That's what I do. I'm not arguing with nobody on the internet. For what? For what? And in that moment, I realized, like when you see celebrities, and I'm not a celebrity, don't get it twisted what I'm trying to say. You know how you see celebrities and they have all these followers and all these comments, but they only respond to the one person who says something something like haterish, or somebody who hated on them. And you be like, I've been telling you pretty for 35 days straight. And you won't even like my comment, but you want to hear going back and forth or arguing with these people. I get it a little bit now. I get it a little bit because it's something about being in a room or in a space where people are kind and blah, blah, blah. And then somebody in the back just yell, you bald-headed hoe. And you, wait a minute. Who said that? And it like, oh, my ponytail falling down. And so it hits like that. And so I get why like negativity it just seems so loud and wild. And it pierces through so much goodness. So anyway, so then I was like, I ain't gonna front. Like after this morning, I woke up and it was about YouTube. They wilding on me on YouTube. And I'm just like, maybe I should not make videos for a little bit. But I'm like, no. I'm going to keep pushing forward. Because last week I pushed myself out of my comfort zone and I hit a goal. None of this shiznit is monetized, but still I set out to do something and I did it. I did reach 1,000 followers, and then crazy things started happening. I started picking up like 200 followers a day on TikTok, and I'm like, wait a minute, y'all like me over here? And then I posted that video about Young Thug and Gunna and like why it was trending last night when I got home from the mall. And TikTok put me back in 300 jail. You know what 300 jail is? Like when you don't get no likes or views over 300. No, it's views. You don't get no views over 300. Oh, that's my husband texting me. Do you know Roxy and Deion Sanders got a show? Yeah, I do, baby. So still not monetized on YouTube, but that is my goal. So I have created this link. Well, I've been had it. It's a link in bio. If you on Instagram, you are very well aware of the Ice Cream Convos link in bio. And basically, link in bio is if you click the link in bio, you get access to everything Ice Cream Convos. You see what stories have been posted. You see the last interview I've done. You have a link to the TikTok and the podcast and the YouTube channel, because we are bringing the podcast back this week, because today is Sunday, so it starts a new week. Yes. This week, a new episode of Ice Cream Convos podcast will be dropping. I am so excited. I am so excited because the podcast has been sitting on ice for quite some time because my best friend Carla, she had to, put motherhood first. Okay. And I ain't mad at her about that, because I was like, girl, put motherhood first. So things are starting to calm down for her over there. And if you've listened to our podcast, you know we act the plum asshole. When y'all listen to that podcast, don't come back here like, friend, I ain't know you be talking like that. I ain't know you be acting like that. That is my safe space over there. Almost knocked my glasses off. That is where you gonna get Zavi era from South Jersey who moved to Atlanta. Over here, I'm trying to give you homegirl, CEO, founder energy. Over there, you gonna get what the people not on the internet know me. Yeah. So just make sure. Bev says where to find it. When you get done with this live, in that link in bio, link I was telling you about, as soon as you click it and open it up, it's going to be something that says, listen to my podcast. I'm looking at it right now. That's why my eyes keep shifting up. It says, listen to our podcast. When you click that, it's going to take you directly to the podcast, but it's on Apple, Spotify, all the good places where podcasts be. And usually the episode goes over to YouTube, and I'm going to start sending the episodes back to YouTube again, just to try to get these numbers up so I can get my money back. Because I need multiple streams of income. I can't work with 1 or 2 streams of income. Yeah. At one point in time, I had 7 streams of income. Ain't that crazy? But God was so good. He's so good. He's so good. So I'm needing God to help me get back on my grind so I can get back to at least 5 to 6 different streams of income. So yes, the podcast, y'all are going to enjoy it. Either you're going to love it or it's going to be too much for you. Ain't no in between. Either you're going to love it or you ain't going to be able to roll. Okay. No in between in there. None. So I'm so excited about that. Let me see. I think that's all that I wanted to tell y'all. Oh, lastly, keep your dogs out the damn mall. Keep your dogs out the stores. Unless you got a service animal, let Sparky ass stay at home. I went out yesterday spending money I shouldn't have been spending. And me and my baby was in TJ Maxx. Because I love me some TJ Maxx. And, TJ Maxx, y'all got to pay me for that. No, I'm just kidding. Not really. Just go on and pay me. Thanks. I'm in the store. And I'm standing in line. Because my baby was shopping and it was a long line. And I'm like, all right, let me get in line. Hold it down. Y'all know the old school way of shopping. So I'm standing in line. I'm on my phone, looking at TikTok to see if I got more likes and follows. Because I was so excited to tell y'all that I made it to 1,000 follows. Because y'all helped me get there. So I was so super. So all of a sudden, I'm scrolling and I hear and feel. I said, now I know I'm in a TJ Maxx. And I know, because my husband like to play a lot. Like sometimes he'll come up behind me and like say something weird in my ear or something. And I'll be like thinking I got to fight a stranger. But never has he gone. And I said, look at my ponytail. Child, this thing is a mess. Hold on. Just let it be what it's going to be, Jesus. Some man and Fido right here, to the point where I could feel and smell that dog's stank ass breath on my neck. So I hit the hard. Turn back around. He don't give a damn. He's still right here. So now I keep stepping forward to try to get away from this man and his dog. Like just to create a distance. Can you at least give me a COVID safe distance? Okay. Like, remember that when we used to have to stay at least this far apart because of the COVIDs? At least give me that. He ain't want to give me that. He right here with it. So every time I step forward, he step forward. So I'm like, every little step I take, your ass right there. Can you back the... I was in Buckhead and I didn't want to be Bankhead. Some of y'all gonna understand the significance of that. I didn't want to turn around and just hit him with a hard, will you back the up? So I moved. So now I literally turn sideways so that I can back myself up against here. So that he can just stay here. He want to lean with it and rock with it with me too. So now at this point, I feel like he is purposefully trying to get on my damn nerves. So now my baby comes with her little sweater. She ready to shop. She about to get her sweater. So we standing there, and she looked at me and she's like, so we just gonna bring Fido to the store. I was like, girl, because you know, some things don't need to be explained. What's understood never needs to be explained. I said, girl, and girl told her everything she needed to know. Next thing you know, we standing side by side and we hear between us. Sir, I'm about to check the balance of my savings account to see how much money I need to transfer into the joint checking account to cover my bail. Because I'm about to lose my shiznit here in this store. Listen, I know that these animals are some of y'all fur babies. They are your four-legged children. But let me tell you, from one parent to another, it's okay to leave your kids home sometime. It is. It is very okay to leave your youngins at home sometime. They don't have to go everywhere with you. Especially the ones who mouth breathe. Leave them at home. If you got a service dog has never invaded my personal space. Service dogs, as amazing as they are, and as intelligent as they are, and as helpful as they are, service dogs have the most I don't give a damn attitude I have ever seen on an animal, second to a cat. Because cats really don't give a damn about people. But I don't like cats and they don't like me. So we got to understand that we stay out of each other's space. But service animals, you could be walking past a service. Oh, he's so cute, he's so cute. That service animal will be like. Because guess what? That animal got bigger fish to fry. Like that animal has a job to do for they mama or daddy. They not studying you and your oohs and ahs and you so cute and I just wish I could pet him. You better not touch no service animal. That is the highest level of disrespect. Do not touch no service animal. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but leave your damn four-legged fur babies at home. They don't belong in TJ Maxx. I took my child to Miami, not last summer, but the summer before. We stayed down there for 2 weeks. Because she was dancing with Joffrey. She had got into this summer intensive with Joffrey. She's a dancer. And I was like, I'm going to make a vacation out of it because I could take my laptop. I could still work in Miami. Y'all, I have never seen so many people with dogs. I went in the mall and the mall smelled like a damn kennel because everybody had dogs. I heard barking in Sephora when I'm trying to buy me some Fenty. And it don't like, why is Cujo in Sephora? Why? Why is Cujo in Sephora? So I know I may ruffle some feathers, especially y'all die-hard fur baby mamas and daddies. That is not my intention. All I'm going to say is love your fur baby. Love them the way you feel like they need to be loved. But please, please care about those of us who don't want dog breath, dog air, dog heat from their inside parts popping out of their mouth, or the moisture from their breath on the backs of our necks and our earlobes. Please. Just please. Please. Okay? With that being said, I'm finna go to Target because they didn't donate money to Trump's campaign. Y'all have a good day. Love you. Bye.